everybody, welcome back to some Pokémon Scarlet Indigo disc. This is part 6. I've been doing this series exclusively live on Twitch and posted to YouTube after the fact. If you guys want to keep up with all of this series so far, there's a playlist on my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, awesome. If you are watching on my YouTube channel at a later date, then I do want to quickly plug my channel membership. It is $1 a month. You get a shout out literally as soon as I can get to it after you do it, and you get immediate access to the second feature, which is early access to content that I upload. So anything that I stream here on Twitch or I pre-record and upload, as long as it's not live on YouTube, because you kind of can't have early access to that unless I make the streams on YouTube members only, which don't want to do. That would be rude to everyone. But anything I upload or export from Twitch as an archive, you get early access, right around a day early access, depending on when I get the thumbnail and the description and title, everything, all that finalized in the video details. I set to publish. It publishes on a certain date, but it will be accessible to members only up until that point, instead of being private up until that point. So yeah, just wanted to get that right out of the gate. Yeah. So a lot of people don't. As soon as I start my outro, they go Audi 5000. So I figured I'd promote it now. So back to the Pokémon. Oh, that's cute. I'm currently at the ferry. The last Elite Four member that we did. Kind of by happenstance. I in between episodes I've been running around beating up trainers, doing some of the quest things. That is not the button I hit. That's the button I hit. I've been doing a lot of these. I'm up to 1,000 BP. Just, you know, because there's not much else I can do in this game that wouldn't be content worthy, and I kind of just really want to play this game. If I wasn't making a series on here about this, I would have had it done like the second day after it came out, because I would have just been playing like. But I can't do like 15-hour stream and just get it done for you guys. I gotta be a lot more, you know, civil about it and space things out, and, you know, do other games and other content, because some of you guys come around just for the Pokemon content, and I get that. There are certain people on YouTube and Twitch that I only watch like certain games and stuff that they play, and if they're playing like something else, I'm just like, you know, not interested. I'll watch something else. So I get you. If you're just here for the Pokemon content, I get you. Yeah. Which is another reason why I'm trying to have more of it, instead of just a big stream or two and then it's done, and then we gotta wait until the next Pokemon thing comes out. Or I can go back and, you know, I still haven't finished Legends Arceus. I could literally just hop in that if you guys really want some more Pokemon content. I'm not restarting. We would be like right in the middle of it. Just unlocked the snowy area with Sneasler. Not just did it, but like I'm in that area, and I haven't really done much of any of the story stuff there. Just been doing a lot of exploring and Pokemon catching for Pokedex sake on that. But yeah, that's not what we're doing today, though. Today, I believe, is a good time to do. There are two things that I would probably want to get done in this stream. It's probably going to be one or the other, but first and foremost, like the first and foremost thing, obviously, is the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves raids are back. So to do that would be a good idea, because that ends on like the 6th or something like that. So, right? Hold on, I gotta open Pokemon Home on my phone for this, because I can never remember. Of course, it's gonna take a while to load. That's fine, I guess. News. The 7th. I was close. They're here until the 7th, and today's the 1st. So, Happy New Year's, by the way. None of the content on my YouTube channel that's happening for like the first 3 days of the year is gonna say literally anything of the sorts. Mostly because it all happened last week. If you're watching on Twitch, then you're, as it happens, you know, in the know as it happens. But you're on YouTube, you're kind of behind, and I apologize for that format. But I'm trying to do more with my Twitch channel. But yeah, the other thing I would want to do is the 3rd Elite 4 member, Miris. So yeah, we would be doing this or the raids. I think we're gonna check on the raids first. And if you hear any weird background noises, my landlord's working upstairs. So there's that. And sorry. And if you hear any like jingling of a bell, Jack has been reunited with his favorite bell and a ball toy. So he's very happy about it. I think he's worn out for right now, but right before the stream started, it was just constant jingling. I didn't wait for him to stop. I was gonna start at the time I started, regardless. But just luckily enough that it so happened to stop for the stream. It may happen again. Oh, before I forget, we're gonna go back over here real quick. While I was doing the running around and stuff, I came across this little guy. So my first wild encounter shiny of the Indigo disc, it was a Scrafty. And then of course you've noticed there's something down here. Is shiny Applin I hatched. For those of you who don't know, which probably everyone watching this, I'm not the biggest fan of the breeding system in this game with the picnic stuff. I don't really like it. It's awkward. So what I did was I grabbed a Japanese Ditto that I have on standby for breeding, shinies, and I grabbed one of my Applins from home. They're both in home. And I used Pokemon Shield to bike hatch with the nursery. And about 80 something eggs. And I got one. So, yeah. So I can evolve it into Diplin, and then we can evolve that into the new evolution for Diplin. So, yeah. But I heard you can't do that until after you beat Drayton, and I'm not going to immediately beat Drayton because I want to do Drayton last. So that'll be one of the later things that we do. But yeah, we got a Scrafty, a shiny Scrafty. I did manage to get a Delibird from the event that was going on. Technically, that would be the first wild encounter, but I'm not sure if I did that here or in Kitakami. I think I was going around Kitakami because it had less bodies of water to deal with, which is good. And also, like, I think noticeably fewer elevation change areas, so it's a lot flatter. That's really good for like getting through and quick battling like as many of the outbreak Pokemon as possible for getting the shiny. Yeah. I did move from home 3 shiny legendaries, Zekrom, Solgaleo, and Lunala. Now, these are all 3 from home, and these all 3 came through GTS trades. And all 3 of these were not, like, I was just trying to get the Pokemon. You can't specify whether you want shiny or not when you put something up for GTS trade. It's just, I usually use shiny Pokemon from Pokemon Go community days as trade fodder to get Pokemon that I want. It's like, okay, if I put this shiny Pokemon up and I ask for a legendary Pokemon, there's going to be someone who's going to be like, yes, I want to do that. What I did not know was they were going to send me a shiny. Solgaleo and Lunala were literally back to back, and I was just demonstrating to Shane, who's been on the channel a couple times, on Sea of Thieves twice. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna put. I think these were shiny Tepigs that I put up in the trade. I was like, okay, see these shiny Tepigs? People want shiny Pokemon. They'll trade for like legendaries. So I'm like, here, I want a Solgaleo and Lunala. I already had a Lunala from Pokemon Shield's Max Raid Adventures. So initially the Lunala was going to go. I accidentally hit the button on the back. I got A and B on the back of my controller. But initially the Lunala that I was going to get from that GTS trade was going to be for Shane to trade to him. But yeah, no. So I was like, okay, putting these shiny Tepigs up for trade, one a Solgaleo and a Lunala. And I was like, okay, posted them, and then we just wait. Sure enough, about an hour later, I got a notification that one of the trades went through. I'm like, Shane, hey, look at this. Boop. And then, bam, shiny Lunala. I'm like, bud, you're not getting my Lunala, sorry. He's like, understandable. And then I think we were playing Cards Against Humanity, and about maybe an hour and 15 to hour and a half later, another notification went through on GTS. Boop, trade done. I'm like, okay, that must be Solgaleo. Boo, and another shiny back to back. Okay. Apparently that's just how that's gonna go. And then I think maybe a couple months ago I was just like wanting a Zekrom, because I noticed that I didn't have one in my Pokemon Home Pokedex. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get a Zekrom. I think it was a shiny Charmander. Boop. Off it goes. And then I waited, and then boom, trade it. It's a shiny. It's like, damn. Alright then. But yeah, okay. But what we are going to do is we are going to go and try to get Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. I missed out. Oh yeah. I forgot to do the thing. Which was connect to the internet. Cause I'm used to games that just do that when you log in. That is not the button I wanted to hit. There we go. Okay, so we're in online mode now. I did miss out on the original event for Walking Awake and Iron Leaves. So I can't think of it right. So I GTS traded. So I used GTS trade quite a bit. It's very nice because you just put out Pokemon, and like it's a great use for my extra shinies that I get from Pokemon Community Day in Go. So I'll just put some extra shiny Pokemon that like I basically just caught because I was trying to get as many as possible. We're gonna use Ty's Fusion. A, he's a Mighty Mark Pokemon, and B, he's a Fire type. So, the rate has been. So now we gotta refresh. Anyways, I did miss out on these, but I got them through GTS trade. They're currently in home, but and I have put them in this game, but it was before the DLC, so I don't think I have the Pokedex entries for them. I could just port them back in from home, but I have been presented with an opportunity to catch extras. So, and yeah, I use GTS trading a lot. Because it's just nice to do that, and yeah. I think I've backtracked and not fully explained where I was going with it. Okay, so I participate in the Pokemon Go community days quite a bit, and I will go out for the entire time, and I will catch literally as many shinies as I possibly can, and that's usually like anywhere between 10, 20, and during the catch-up community day was a total like 40 on both days, and I was using my secondary fiddle around account, which I don't usually use for things like that, but like I mostly just made it to complete one of those early on, like get a new friend quest things. So, but I was like, you know what, this is catch-up day. I want to get as many shinies as possible today, and tomorrow for that weekend, not this weekend. But yeah. So I ended up getting like 40 shiny Pokemon of all the various Pokemon that were throughout the year. So I think the only one that I didn't encounter was I can't even remember. There was only one that I didn't counter at least one shiny up. I think it was Fennekin, but I could be wrong. But I caught a nice little chunk of shiny Fennekin during its community day. I was able to get a couple of the ones that I had missed because I wasn't able to participate in every community day this past year. But I did almost all of them. But the extra shiny Pokemon that I get, I basically give back to the community by posting it up for GTS trades. And it's like, hey, I've got this such and such Pokemon, and if I post up a shiny Pokemon, then I'm almost guaranteed to get someone to give me that for a shiny Pokemon. That instead of like just hoarding them in Pokemon Go as like trophies, it's like people who actually want this Pokemon for their team in a mainline game can do so. And all I ask is a legendary Pokemon in return, and legendary Pokemon get traded around so much. So changing my Pokemon. And then I'm ready. I believe this Steel Terra type. But Steel or Grass, I believe Steel Grass type is what the Pokemon itself is, if I'm not mistaken. So either way, my Fire type would be very good against it. Oh, it's Psychic. I mean, I am also Ghost type, so that works as well. So is it a Steel Psychic type normally? Not sure, but that explains why someone's using Greninja. We're gonna. Well, that's promising. Losing Greninja like that, not the greatest. Flambo. Oh. Okay, I was not prepared for that. I wasn't expecting Typhlosion to get one hit like that. That's kind of... Oh yeah, I forgot I have Shell Bell. So this, yeah, that's... As long as it doesn't one-hit anyone again, we should be fine. Should be. Oh god. Okay, yeah, just spam hope. Is it no time left? Yeah. We got close. We got very close. I feel like if someone didn't use the Greninja, or at least had a way of keeping their Greninja alive, we would have it. Because, like, my one feint only took a small chunk. Having Greninja feint multiple times was a big hindrance. We didn't have that much big chomp out of our time limit. We could have, like, spammed right there at the end and had that one. So, Typhlosion, like, although can be one hit, is usually not, I guess. Pokédex has been updated. Does that mean that I got a the encounter thing unlocked? The soft register of the Pokemon in the Dex. Yeah. Did I never put Walking Wake in my game? I'm not Walking Wake, Iron Leaves in my game. Weird. Right. When did I put Cinderace or Scorbunny in? I got Grookey. I don't know. Yeah. I kind of just moved the shiny already evolved Greninja in. So there's that. There's Fennekin, Oshawott, Blaziken. When did I... Oh yeah, I faced against Blaziken. Okay. Anyways, let's try to get back into Another raid. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any Walking Wake raids yet, because that's supposed to be the one that's exclusive to my game. And yet I've only been encountering ones that have been exclusive to Violet. I mean, when you're doing it this way, there is no exclusivity. It's just like both games post up raids, so. I apologize. Like, my throat is all kinds of, like, not sore. It's kind of congested a little bit. And I'm not sure why the amount of times I'm trying to clear it is not clearing it. So if you can tell by my voice, it's not... Oh, Garrett's in the Discord. Let's chat with Garrett. Hello.
Shit. Oh, hi, Teggy.
I just had it open. I'm streaming Pokemon right now, trying to get Walking Wake and Iron Leaves from raids.
Yeah, Shai said you were streaming. What's up?
I just saw you pop into the thing, and I was looking over.
I know, I literally just joined up. I'm like, holy shit, there's Techie. I gotta put my headset on.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, there's Garrett in Discord. Let's chat with Garrett.
Well, hi, interwebs. Hi, use of the tubes.
It's on Twitch.
Oh, hi's use of the Twitches.
I mean, it's going to get posted to YouTube, like, next Monday. Because I've already got today, tomorrow, and Wednesday's video done. And Thursday's going to be Minecraft. Friday's going to be Fortnite, so...
Wait, but it's a Monday.
Yeah, so Thursday's gonna be Minecraft, Friday's gonna be Fortnite.
No, why aren't you on YouTube if it's a Monday?
Because I already have a video going up for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Because I recorded ahead. My previous Twitch streams.
I am. Yeah, well, you know what I'm doing. I'm playing Fortnite.
Yeah. In about half an hour, my second Dreamlight Valley stream from Twitch, which is when my internet cut out, so it's going to be short and kind of glitchy. But I figured people needed context, so that's going to go up in half an hour. Then a Fortnite archive is going up tomorrow, and then... I'm not sure what's going up on Wednesday, but I do have something for Wednesday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, being said, those all three are already taken care of, and then Thursday is Minecraft, going to be live on YouTube, and then Friday is going to be Fortnite live on YouTube. This would land on YouTube on next Monday. Which is good, because that means I'm getting ahead.
Yeah, which is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Well, how's the raid hunt going?
It's going alright. We got close the first attempt. This is my second attempt. So far it's going better.
That's good.
Yeah. Or about the same. Because whoever's using a dark water type is fainting again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I fainted once, but that didn't do that much. But last attempt, someone had a Greninja. And, oh, there I go. Someone had a Greninja, they fainted like 3 times, and now someone has a Hisuian Samurai. So, and they've just fainted for the third time, I believe. So,
Whoa, shit.
and it looks like it's gonna be about the same result. Yep, there we go. It's done. We did get it. It's like, I understand that it's a psychic type raid and dark type is alright, but people need to stop using water dark types because they apparently just they don't have defense against this. Like, they got super effective moves, sure, but they're not doing great. I'm using Hisuian Typhlosion, which is a fire ghost type. And I picked that one because I thought it was either going to be a steel or grass type, because I thought Iron Leaves was a steel grass type. But,
Right.
But it's a psychic type, terra type. So I was like, oh, well, it still works because it's a ghost type, so no need to change. It's like, not what I was expecting, but it still works. Like, if I don't end up getting them, I'm gonna be kind of sad, but like, I still have the ones that I got from GTS trading.
I mean, honestly, I don't really have a lot
Well,
from GTS trading.
if you have a decent fire ghost type, and also have a decent electric type, you could probably get in on these raids if you have 5-star raids unlocked. We made sure of that. But yeah, they're just 5-star raids. They're not any ridiculous 7-star raid. They're available until the 7th.
Oh, Zeraora.
Yes, do Zeraora.
I have him. I can.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get one because I think it's really cool.
I had to find somebody because you're not supposed to GTS trade them.
Yeah, it's
so I had to find somebody that had an extra one and was willing to trade it.
That's because Zeraora is a mythic Pokemon instead of a legendary Pokemon. Which I hope I hope they have an event for it in Scarlet and Violet, because they did, I think.
Or at least a Go event.
Yeah, that would also be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's a mythic, you'd only get one, and then of course I would want it to stay in Go. So.
Fair. But canon-wise, with the TV show, it became a thing when Sun and Moon were the thing.
Yeah, I think they did an event for it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and one again in Sword and Shield. Neither of us were playing during those times. It's before we started Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
So we missed out. So I'm hoping that they do another one for this generation.
That would be awesome.
Because I would definitely get one. And I already know which Pokemon I would use against it in the race. If it's in race. Because being that it's a mythic Pokemon, they might just do a code.
Probably. Or like you link a certain game to it, like they did.
Yeah, but they're running out of secondary games and stuff to.
Well, there's gonna be more games for the Switch in the future.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the promotional ones have always been like mobile things, like Pokemon Home, you got Melmetal, Pokemon Sleep, you got like a shiny Snorlax or something like that.
But they could do it with a new game that comes out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then that wouldn't be with this game.
True. I'm just talking in general of it, just, you know.
Yeah.
Having another map.
Like, if they had another thing you could link on mobile or whatever, and like you get a Zero Aura when you do that, then that'd be cool.
I know so many people want to do that.
Like, I absolutely should think that, like, if you play the mobile version of Pokemon Unite or whatever, you should have gotten a Zero Aura from that, because I think one of the launch event things for Pokemon Unite was like you get a Zero Aura in Pokemon Unite. You can't move out because it works differently than Pokemon Home or Pokemon Go. It's not one of those games where the Pokemon is a usable and mainline game Pokemon. Not ideal.
Right. Yeah, that should have been.
Because when I played Pokemon Unite when it first came out, so I unlocked Zero Aura in that game, but it's more like League of Legends kind of champions or whatever they're called, characters kind of unlocked.
Yeah.
So not really a like, oh, you have this Pokemon, you can move it out and put it in a main game. That's not the precipice or the premise of what that's about. But I did unlock the Zero Aura and literally at that point only used Zero Aura in that game. It's really good. Like, at least it was. Like, I don't know if it's still meta relevant in that game. I haven't touched it in forever, but Zero Aura was my main. I think I may have unlocked Gengar too, but I don't think I used him. Like, I always want Gengar. But Zero Aura was just really good and fit my playstyle when I was playing very well.
Yeah, I've never used Gengar with almost any team.
Like, I would have Gengar on this team, but like the type overlap, it's not.
Yeah.
It won't fit. Like, first with Skeledirge, and now with Typhlosion, my fire ghost type. Gengar's ghost poison, but like I don't really use poison much of anything unless Gengar's on the team. And even when I'm using Gengar, I don't really use poison type moves. So.
No, Gengar's always ghost type.
Yeah, like he's my go-to ghost type. It's just that he's also a poison type, and unless he's on my team, I usually don't have a poison type Pokemon on my team.
Yeah, same.
But being that I already have a really strong ghost type, having a second really strong ghost type wouldn't really fit. Especially that would also hinder the type spread that my team already has.
Yeah.
Now, one Pokemon that I didn't think that I was going to have on my team, but I ended up having on my team, was the Blood Moon Ursaluna. because it's a normal ground type. So that's pretty neat. But it has an ability to where it can hit ghost types. Because usually if a normal type Pokemon, it's like with normal moves and stuff like that, it can't touch ghost types. But this one can.
Huh.
Yeah. So I thought that's a really cool ability. That, and it's a lot stronger of a ground type than the Iron Treads that I did have on my team for ghost type. Did I just fuck up? No, I didn't. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I may have selected Hisuian Typhlosion for a Walking Wake Raid, which that would have just been a horrible move.
That would have been real bad.
Yeah. It's like, fire type against water type. But no, I was, my subconscious was smart and selected Ampharos.
Good, good.
Ampharos is almost always my go-to electric type, you know, barring their aura, of course. But
Yeah.
in Shield, I ended up using Zapdos instead, because I was like, not very often do you get to use Zapdos, so I figured I might as well.
I mean, fair.
But as soon as the max raid dens like started, like I was all into the legendary Pokemon for my team.
Yeah. I was going pretty hard on legendaries once I got into the raid dens.
Now, I'm not sure whether these count as legendary or they are Paradox Pokemon, but these I think are also legendary because they're based on legendary Pokemon. It's a real muddled mess that they're doing now. Like it's one thing when they were doing just Paradox Pokemon. But now Paradox legendaries are... Apparently, the box art legendaries, Koraidon and Miraidon, are kind of not really legendary Pokemon. They're just Paradox Pokemon of Cyclozar.
Yeah. And future Pokemon, well, future...
Paradox Pokemon are future and past versions of Pokemon. The future ones are in Violet, and the past ones are in Scarlet.
Well, if Cyclozar was gonna get a cool upgrade, that would be the way to go.
Thunder, do it. One of my hit. Come on, come on. No one faint. No one faint, please. I'm like, there's like 5 or less HP on this walking. I think we did it.
You think or you know?
We did it!
Yeah, I was gonna say, which one is it, Techy? Do you think or do you know you did it?
It was close, so there was no way to... I'm gonna put in a luxury ball. I usually use premier balls, but it's a special, so I use a luxury ball.
Pokeball.
No.
Basic.
These
Red.
Pokemon deserve respect.
Pokeball.
Alright, so we got Walking Wake. So
It's
now...
good enough for Go. It's good enough for me.
No. It's downright disrespectful is what it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You're a legendary
No.
Pokemon, and I'm gonna catch you in the most I'm gonna put you in the same ball I'd put a Pidgey.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Well, Go caught Eternatus in one.
Go is a fucking madman.
He's not a bad man. He's a genius. You gotta search your dominance.
I think I accidentally win my... I think that Pokemon accidentally won my shiny box. Yep.
Oh, whoops.
He's not shiny. I accidentally... The last thing I had open was my shiny box. Could have sworn I had one for Paradox. There it is. For those of you wondering where all my Paradox Pokemon went, Pokemon Home. Except for the extra screen tail, but that one stayed. But yeah. And of course, at some point, we are gonna get to the point in the DLC where we will catch the Raikou and Entei version paradoxes. But luckily that's not an event, that's a part of the story. So I don't have to worry about that. They should have made these part of the story as well, but you know, Pokemon Company's gotta be the crazy people that they are. Okay, back to the Poke Portal to do Terra Raid Battle. Now getting into one is going to be a little bit harder now because we are ignoring the Walking Lake ones now. So how's your Lego going?
Good. I'm getting ready to head up to the cold area for a while.
Are you gonna make a village up there or no?
I will eventually. Right now, I'm just going to hit a couple caves and find materials so I get this village finished. I want to finish one village and then work on the next one, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Because otherwise I know I'll end up leaving one village behind, forgotten.
Yeah. I've got a good feeling about this Iron Maze raid because no one picked a water dark type.
I hope not.
A lot of fire type, a lot of dark type, a lot of ghost. So. One of my favorite things is that I have a shell bell on my Typhlosion, so I don't have to use the healing thing nearly as much.
Another brute down.
Nice.
And in the process, I blew up quite a few sources of meat. So, that feels good.
We broke the shield, and we still got over half the... I think we did it! I didn't even get to Terastallize and use my... Okay. Well, that's done.
He did it! Stream's over. Have a good night, everybody.
Well, it's been almost an hour.
Well, I mean, at least it was an hour, you know.
Yeah. Well, 8 minutes shy, so...
Well, you can rant for a couple minutes. Hello?
I'm still here. I was... done.
Yeah, I did that earlier, and I ended up watching Bluey.
Oh, jeez.
Hey man, I can get behind some Bluey.
Yeah.
It's that other crap.
Yeah. Now we got Iron Please all done. So we've got that going for us. Sad part is apparently I never moved my GTS traded Iron Leaves in, so that was actually the registering of it in my Pokedex. I traded it, I was like, I'm gonna move it in, I'm gonna move it in, move it, and never did. And I forgot that I never did. But now it doesn't matter because it's in my game. Oh, accidentally ran into a deerling. Hello, deerling. Say hello to Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza, whatever.
Oh boy, okay, I need that. I need that. I need Frostbite. Frostbite rod.
Yeah, one very weird thing in Scarlet and Violet is, like, for some reason that they really haven't explained, somehow Hisuian Pokemon are just back from, you know, extinction.
Magic.
It's like, my first thought is, like, maybe the fossil machine or whatever was able to restore it from, like, some bones. Because they hadn't been extinct that long to where they'd be fossils, but, like, maybe some skeletons were found in the Sinnoh region and they were regenerated, but there's not a thing that I've seen or heard that confirms
the power of
that.
Mew.
The power of Mew. Yeah, but for some reason in the terrarium, there's just a wild cleaver.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then Perrin, the photographer, just so happens to have Hisui and Growlithe.
Magic
Yeah.
is my one only and final answer.
Like, I understand there's technology in the universe that has the ability to restore extinct Pokemon, but they didn't say it. It was just, here's Pokemon Legends Arceus and a bunch of Pokemon that are not around anymore, so that's why you didn't see them in Sinnoh in the Gen 5, I think Gen 5 games. And then all of a sudden in I think it's Gen 9 now, isn't it? Yeah, it's Gen 9.
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet's like, oh, they're back. Why, just cause.
We're not gonna give you an answer, but they're here.
Yeah, it's like you're just kind of supposed to infer that it's probably because of the same technology that brought fossil Pokemon back to life. Which I just
Why are they here? Oh.
We have the technology.
Why
didn't you do it before? We didn't know about them.
We can rebuild them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was how YouTube was born.
That was cloning. That's not.
That's close. Oh, excuse me.
Right now I'm just catching some mini ore because, you never know until you get it, whether it's shiny or not, and that's frustrating. Especially because it's a Pokemon that can know Explosion.
I mean, fair.
There's a meme that's been going around, it's like, every single mini ore that explodes itself is shiny and you can't prove me wrong.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Would make a lot of sense. Bless me.
And there it uses Explosion.
Bakun?
Yep.
Riku! Rhymes with two!
And you're gonna be hurting all too soon. Okay, that one crit capped. So that's
What?
crit cap. Critical capture.
You got a crit walking Pokemon. Cool. Cool.
Critical capture.
I know what you said.
And it's orange, so it's not shiny.
Damn crip walking Pokemon. Becky, how was your New Year's?
Oh, we brought in the New Year's with Lieutenant Dan by watching Forrest Gump. So it was alright.
We watched YouTube and had a few drinks.
Nice. I just got another crit cap on a mini R. What color is it? It's another orange. Why no shiny? Why can't I have a shiny?
Because you get shiny everything else.
There's another mini R.
It's a blue one.
Dust ball isn't working that great. Do I have any repeat?
What?
Yes, I'm gonna try the repeat ball because I've got about 10 mini ore. Well, that didn't seem to work any better. Well, it's nighttime, so dust ball is better than ultra ball.
Oh, true.
Tried to use a repeat ball and immediately broke out of those, so I did the 3 shakes. The worst part is I don't really have any kind of moves that won't, like, destroy it. So I kind of just gotta keep throwing.
Pokeball, 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 Pokeball.
I'm not throwing a regular Pokeball at it. That would be insane. Oh, crit cap. Woo! Can you be shiny?
No.
Please, for me?
Telling you, dude, you gotta catch it in Pokeball.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's another orange. Oh, I ran into it. Scraggy.
Making pie.
Sometimes the glide is really dumb because after a certain point, it just like you just drop. When physics says you should keep gliding, it's just like done.
Hey, Taggy.
What?
You know what I don't know how to do on this game?
What?
Make cheese.
You can't.
I don't know, you gotta find it.
Yep. Which makes no sense because you can milk cows and yeah.
But you think like the juicer or something would have like a cheese or something.
Yeah, well, you figure there'd be a way to make cheese from milk, but there isn't for some weird reason. It can only be found. Got another crit cap on a Minior. It's another 1-1. I don't even know why I bother.
Grabbing my last meat pie. Alright. Now I'm going to see the Wicked Witch of the North.
Oh. Alright, so I've made it to the area for Amiris of the Elite Four, and we will get to that on the next episode. Save. So we got Iron Leaves and Walking Wake through the event the legitimate way, instead of just the way I got the original ones that I had, which was just trading. Which still is legitimate way, but not the way that you're intended to get them. But anyways, we'll get to Amiris in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this and you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and to join the channel as a member you get a shout out and early access to uploaded content. Yeah, if you watched here on Twitch, which is linked in the YouTube description, as well as my friend's Twitch channels, and of course below that is linked is my social media. So if you watch this here on Twitch, then make sure to give me a follow and share the stream and spread the word. Wow. Yeah. Until next time, guys, I will see you.